Hello everybody and welcome to my temporary shop. I'll give you guys a tour in just a couple of minutes. Those of you who follow me on YouTube have probably been wondering where I've been. I haven't put a video out in probably 2.5, 3 months. Well, I'm going to tell you the story today. My wife and I have purchased a new home, or actually we are building a new home. We put our home on the market and sold it immediately. That's great news for us because that's one less worry off our back. But that was bad news for my shop and my videos because I had nowhere to work. We are expecting the house to be finished sometime in early November. In the meantime, my brother-in-law has several businesses and had a little spare room in one of his businesses and offered it to me to set up some of my tools. Now, I didn't bring all of my tools with me, just what I considered to be the basics. And I've been coming to the shop off and on, getting set up. I've made a few pins already. But the difficult thing is the shop is not attached to the house. When it's attached to the house, if I have 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I can go out, I can set up for turning some pins, I can get a video started. I have to travel to the shop. It's a little more inconvenient for making videos, but hey, at least I have a shop. Now with the new house, I am building a separate garage that will be just for my woodworking. And once I get into the house, I'll share with you guys along the way how I'm setting up the shop, the lighting, the different things that I'm going to be doing. But for now, why don't I give you a quick tour of what I've got set up here. Here's a wide view of the shop. I've got my scroll saw with me. I did bring all of my turning tools. I've got my lathe table set up. I've got my grinder on the back for sharpening. I've been using that quite a bit. Down below, I've got my shop vac. I use that for dust collection. I bought this 8-foot table along with me. Got a little fan there to keep things cool. But I bought this 8-foot table, and on here I've got all of my pin turning supplies. You can see I've got different things here for experimenting. That's a lot of, I've got a record album there, some old blue jeans, just different odds and ends that I'll be experimenting with here in the near future. There's a little bit of that acetal back there. There's some pin kits. Below the table, I've got some acetal. I've got some boxes that are filled with wood and pin turning blanks. Bought my little miter saw for cutting blanks. I did bring my toolbox. That's mostly mechanic tools, a few wood turning tools in there. Bought some entertainment, brought the old stereo. I've got all of my sandpaper down there, my turning smock, some more wood over here against the walls, and then again down on the floor. Below this table, on the left there, the black box is my Woodturner's toolbox. It's got all of my little tools for the lathe, just any type of live center, whatever I might need. There's a huge box of wood under there. I've got more wood and blanks under the center of the table. I bought my small table saw with me. I also bought my small bandsaw. And then on the back side here, I bought my spindle sander. I really hope you enjoyed the tour. Like I said a little earlier, I didn't bring everything with me. I didn't want to have to bring it all over. But I brought the necessities, and I think with these tools, I can continue turning and hopefully get a few videos out for you guys. Now what I'd like to do is take a few minutes and give out a couple of thank yous to some people. Everybody who I mention here, I will include a link to their YouTube channel, if they have one, in the description below. First off, I'd like to say thank you to Chris Pine. Chris Pine turned and sent me this mallet. Now, this is a great tool, and I don't know how well you can see it in the video. He's got leather on either end of the mallet, so when I strike something with it, I'm going to get a good solid blow, but I'm not going to do any damage to the wood I'm striking. Now, Chris also sent me a wooden top that he turned, but this and the top came to my apartment. I opened them at the apartment. My kids saw the top, and they've been playing with it, so I didn't bring it back to the shop with me. But Chris, I want to say thank you sincerely. I appreciate the mallet. I've already used it once. I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, and my kids love the top, so thank you very much. I would also like to give a huge thank you to Michael Barr. Now, I met Michael. He commented on one of my YouTube videos, and we had a few exchanges back and forth, and he offered to send me a piece of wood from Hawaii. The wood he offered to send me was a piece of pheasant wood. In the mail, though, I got so much more. He sent me a first-class box full of some amazing wood from his homeland of Hawaii. Let me share with you exactly what Michael sent me. Here's the pheasant wood. Isn't that beautiful? I cannot wait to turn a pin out of that. I also received some spalted cinnamon, which is absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that piece of wood. Look at the grain and the spalting in that. I got some macadamia nut. I'm absolutely crazy about this. I believe it's pronounced koa, K-O-A. That's incredible. I got a whole pile of monkey pod. I've turned this before. Love monkey pod. It's going to be a blast turning. And I got 2 blanks that I'm unsure of what they are. I believe the first one might be monkey pod as well. I'm not real sure. And this one, I'm not really sure what it is either. It's pretty dense. It's heavier than the monkey pod and much denser. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Michael, thank you so much. I love this wood, and I promise it will be put to good use. I would also like to take a moment to say thank you to all of the woodworkers who have sent me their shop stickers. I received one from Sterling Davis over at Sterling's Woodcrafts. I got 2 from Michael Fulton, a black and white sticker and a full color sticker from the Mike Fulton Workshop. I've received one from Steve French. I've got Timothy Babb over at the Woodworking Maniac. Carol Kozlonsky, and I hope I pronounced that right, Carol, at KK Make. I got one from the Chris Pine Workshop. And I received one from Carl Jacobson over at the Woodshop. I'd like to personally say thank you to each and every one of you. I have a very large gray cabinet, about 6 foot tall by 4 foot wide. I plan to display these on. It's in storage at the moment, so when I get it out of storage, I'm keeping these in a safe place, and I will get them on my cabinet, and they will be displayed proudly in my shop. I'd also like to mention that I am in the process of ordering stickers for my shop, and each and every one of you, I've kept your addresses, can expect one back. I'd like to show everybody what I'll be working on over the next couple of days. I've got a couple of bolt action pins up here. One will be done in blood wood, and one will be done in a wood. I'm not sure what it is, but it's absolutely fantastic. Just look at the grain in that. Gorgeous. I've got a seam ripper that I'll be doing in blood wood. I've got a couple of letter openers here that I'll be doing in deer antler. Over here on the end, I've got 2 engraved bolt action pins that will both be antler. I'm going to attempt a seam ripper in antler. Thought that would be kind of fun. I've got another princess pin that will be done in pink acrylic, and then 2 more bolt actions done in antler. All these are spoken for. I've got to get them finished and get them shipped out to the people they belong to. So this is going to be what I'm going for today and for the next couple of days. And that's pretty much what's going on with me and with my shop. I do want to let you know that I've been working on a video. I have a couple of seam rippers that I made the other day for someone, and I had never done a video on seam rippers before, so I have made a video. I've put it together. I'm in the editing process, and shortly after this video comes out, the next day or two, you'll get a chance to see that video. I hope you enjoy it. I want to get back to making some of the content that I've been making with the different ideas, like using the gift cards and the aluminum cans. I think that went over really well. But I do have to prepare for a craft show that I'm going to be attending in November, and if I can get enough stuff together, I'll be doing a second craft show in October. So that may kind of slow down my video progression, but I am still going to try to put together videos for you guys. I appreciate you watching me. I do want to let you know I showed the stickers that I had received a minute ago. I am in the process of ordering stickers for my shop. I'm still doing a little research on which company I want to use. I've got my logo, the wood-grained RJBWoodturner, and anyone who sends me a sticker will get a sticker in return. Anyone who sends me a stamped self-addressed envelope will get a sticker in return, and I will include the address or my address that I'm using in the information down below. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I wanted to keep this video short and sweet. Sorry that it was a total talkie, but I just want to kind of catch everybody up on what's been going on, and looking forward to the future. I can't wait to get into my new shop. I can't wait to get back onto a regular schedule and start knocking out some videos for you guys. I've been collecting tons and tons of ideas, so bear with me, hang in there. I'll see you soon, and remember, you are always welcome in my shop. Have a great day, guys.